welcome back to this week's episode of Mint Out of the Box. I am your host, the godfather of toys, the J-Bomb, using my 40 plus years of hands-on action figure collecting to bring you what I hope is one of the most entertaining shows on YouTube that have to do with unboxing action figures. Hope you're all enjoying this Labor Day weekend. I don't know where you're at, and by watching the news, it doesn't pretty much, unless you're watching this from like the polls, it's hot. It's hot everywhere. It was like 100 and something today. We were actually going to try to film in the jacuzzi today again, but it's too damn hot for the jacuzzi. So we're out here in the studio sweating. That's why I look like I just got chased by the cops, because it is hot. But it's Labor Day weekend. It's the unofficial end of summer. It'll probably be summer here for about another 3, 4, or 5 weeks here in California. But the heat isn't just in the weather. The heat is in the collecting sphere. Seems like there's a little bit of everything everywhere. You got Walmart exclusives, you got Target exclusives, you got wrestling, you got AEW, you got WWE, you got mcfarlane. Whatever you're into collecting, stuff is just hitting. I mean, every time I go out to the store, there's something new. And I had so much stuff piled up, I really didn't know what to do. So what's my go-to? McFarlane. Like I said, Todd McFarlane should probably sponsor the show because I'm always talking about it. Always talking about it because he's always putting out quality stuff that people want to get. And not only is it quality stuff people want to get, quality stuff people want to get and can get. Don't really have to hunt that hard to get certain things. These are a good example. Page punchers. I think I might have talked about the I didn't open any, but I talked about the small line comes with a comic book and a little figure. Then they made these big ones. We're going to open one up here, but they kind of look like they're probably maybe the same scale as the other McFarlane line, but they look to have a little bit more articulation. I'm not sure. It looks like they're a little bit more articulated, or maybe, you know, this is how they are. But
have you opened one up at all?
No, I haven't. And excuse me for not introducing my co-host.
By the way,
the lovely one, producer Steph. No, I have not opened any. There is 4 in this line, and an exclusive black and white Batman that we got from Target. And we got that. That's out there. I should have brought it out here, but I didn't want to go dig it out. And there's a John Constantine. I don't really know. I'm not really familiar with John Constantine. I've heard the name. He looks like a dude with with Doctor Strange powers, so I didn't really get him. I'll probably get one just so I have the whole set, but it's not a priority for me right now. But making Superman, Batman, who are 2 of my favorites, and Black Adam. I like Black Adam because I'm such a huge Captain Marvel, Shazam fan. So I was familiar with him through those comics, and then over the years when I really wasn't paying too much attention to what was going on in comic books, Black Adam became a huge solo star, not just the bad guy in the Shazam storylines, but so big that Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, is making, starring in the movie. It's coming out soon. McFarlane already has a line of those, already got all those. I was actually thinking about opening some of those today, but producer Steph wanted to open these. Right, babe?
Of course.
So, you actually... Oh, and also, there's a Green Arrow. I got a Green Arrow, and it's from the Injustice. It looks almost identical to the regular McFarlane Injustice figure, which I hope they don't do, because I don't like repackaging the same figures in different boxes. That really irritates me.
Or repaints.
Especially when you're dealing with comic books, because there are so many characters you can make. I mean, the one thing I'm kind of disappointed about with the Superpowers line, it's super cool that they're making them again. It's super cool, the packaging, the retro, and all that. I really wish if McFarlane was gonna do it, he would stick to the classic representations from, just remake that line, just updated, better sculpts of the original Superpowers lines. A lot of these figures are cool. This Batman's awesome. The Superman looks amazing, but I would like to see more classic representations, from the 80s, the blue and gray Batman, those, like I said, I wish we have page punchers. We have the regular McFarlane line for the death metals, for the Darkest Night, for the Dark Knight Returns, for all those lines. We for all the story, we got that. I wish they would use superpowers to make the classic Super Friends, Super Power Show, 80s superheroes. Like I said, I'd like to see that entire line made. And then maybe, like I said, get some of the figures that we never got. Or, you know what I mean. So I figured today I'm going to open up Superman, and we're going to check him out. I should have probably did Batman, so I could use the handy dandy bat knife. Producer Steph, you have been bringing home figures like a mad person since, I haven't been able to. I carpool, and I go to the gym after work, so it's hard for me to convince my carpool buddy to stop and toy hunt, so I haven't been toy hunting as much. But Producer Steph leaves early every morning, and she's been finding this stuff. What have you been seeing out there? Like, what's...
I'm surprised there's so much of the Superpowers line. And it seems like out of everything that we've ever looked for, they've stocked that one great. Because with the exception of, I want to say Batman That Laughs, I still see everybody in the stores. I haven't seen Batman Who Laughs, but everybody else. So whatever they're doing to distribute this line is great. It works. And people are buying it.
I don't know, but I've seen a lot of it stacking up. But I think the only time I've seen it really start to stack up are the people that got the shippers.
Those shippers are huge.
And those are small. These are small figures. I mean, these are pretty much the shippers where I went crazy the one week and bought all the McFarlane
entire store.
Yeah, the entire shipper. Or even with wrestling figures, in a 6-inch scale, the boxes are big, so they fill that shipper up. And these are 3 and 3/4 inch almost, or 5-inch figures.
They're getting, it has to be like 18 plus figures of each one, is why I'm saying whatever they're doing is working. Versus when you unpack a case of, the regular
McFarlane's I think are 6, because I remember I found a case of Jokers and opened up and it was all 6 Jokers. Kicking myself in the ass because there might have been a chase in there. I didn't even bother looking at it.
No, you didn't. Who taught you how to toy hunt?
Shut up. Well, anyway, we opened it up. It comes with a comic book, a Black Adam comic book, and a collector card. I'll probably actually read it to see what's going on later on. Comes with the stand to make Superman kind of float, which is always pretty badass. Of course, me and Producer Steph, actually it's Producer Steph's pet peeve. It comes with alternate hands, but I just noticed something different. Instead of having the plugs in the wrists, it looks like the plugs are in the arms, which is what I think is probably a better design.
Probably.
Because there's sometimes you try to push some of those in and they bend.
God help those Build-A-Figures. Which, by the way, there's a new one coming out. I just saw.
Which one's that?
The Solomon Grundy.
Solomon Grundy.
Yeah, it looks like Target has it for shipping. Get it by September 15th. So, we'll be finding it out in the stores first.
So it should be in stores tomorrow. Because when you pre-order from Target, you never get it before you find it in the stores. The only thing that I found pre-ordering from Target does is if there's a variant for something, order 2 and you'll get the variant. Except on one of my very first episodes of this show, when I ordered 2 Jake the Snakes and I got 2 Jake the Snake variants. But that worked out because the Doctor of Belts, Candyman Chris, got a variant Jake Roberts out of it. So.
Yeah, it looks like it'll have a Penguin, a Catwoman, a Batman, and a Ra's al Ghul.
She's trying, folks. She's trying.
Is she, though?
Are you?
Always.
See, she was married to and dated men that weren't into this kind of shit. So this is her first foray into dating marrying a man-child. So, if for some reason she decides to move on to greener pastures and meet a new man, she's going to have a whole set of stuff to talk to this guy about. Especially if that guy has kids or something, and he's like, I don't know what to get my kid for his birthday. He's talking about something called a page puncher. And producer Steph would bam show up, and she'd look like the world's greatest girlfriend because she knows exactly what all that stuff is.
To be fair, that'd have to be a 48-year-old kid, because I have yet to see a kid with one of these in their hands.
That's true. So, but here he is. Here's the Superman. Got the cape. I do like the S on the chest is kind of has texture. It comes off the chest a little bit, which really makes it stand out. It's kind of a darker costume. Looks really nice. So, like I said, I can't wait to open these ones. But there are more page punchers I saw coming out. I know I mentioned the Green Arrow. There's a few other ones that are coming out. It seemed like I don't know, like the McFarlane factory must be like Willy Wonka's factory. It's just like going and going and going and going.
Where's his hand?
As you see, we're doing this live, folks.
Superman Captain Hook. Is it a great design?
I don't know. Maybe it's not that great a design. Scratch that. The fuck?
Language.
Cool. And then you could do hip hop hooray, ho, hey, ho. Hey, ho. Well, as you can see, I'm getting delirious from the heat.
Heat exhaustion is setting in.
I'm sweating.
Time to go jump in the pool.
We're going to cut this episode off here. Page punchers in the store. The black and white. I could have swore I saw a black and white Black Adam. But maybe I was just seeing things. But there is the black and white Batman. I think it's just Batman, but it's just like black and white. It's cool looking. I like it. But like I said, I found a Green Arrow the other day too. So I don't know what other ones came out with that one. So they're out there. If you like them, check them out. I think it looks great. We'll throw a couple close-up shots of this so you can check it out. So that'll be it from Mint Out of the Box. Hope you guys had a fantastic week. Please have a safe and enjoyable Labor Day out there. If you're watching the show and you're into action figures, you're into collecting, I know you must be laboring at some point to buy all this stuff. Take a day off. Hope the people around you appreciate everything you're doing to provide for them. So enjoy your Labor Day. If you're anywhere in California, man, stay around some water, stay cool, drink lots of fluids. And if you're going to drink beer, alternate it with something with some electrolytes. So have a great week. We'll see you next time, and hopefully it won't be so damn hot. Have a great one, guys. Thanks.